FOX10 AZAM is back.
So there are a lot of people who deal with hair loss, and this could, in fact, be a way to get some help.
So Anita is at a place called Electrolysis Co in the East Valley to check out their new hair restoration treatment that they offer. Good morning, Anita.
Hey, good morning. So before we get to the actual treatment process, I want to introduce you to G, who is going through the treatment. How many have you had?
I've had 4.
4 treatments, one every single month. Tell me a little bit about what your concerns were and why you decided to do that.
Right. Well, originally I reached out to Christy because after so many years of testosterone, I noticed that my hairline was pulling back a bit. So once she educated me on TED, I was in. I was like, wow, this is amazing. It's non-invasive, and it's giving amazing results.
Okay, and you said you have definitely seen growth over the past couple months.
100%.
Thicker, more hair, what are you seeing?
Well, I definitely see in the hairline, the hair starting to grow back. And then in other little spots here in the forehead, they're peeking through.
It's starting to come through. Take us through the process. What is this TED?
So TED stands for Trans-Epidermal Delivery. It uses sono waves, which are a type of ultrasound. And when the ultrasound is applied to the treatment area, it's temporarily creating these microchannels within the skin. So now we have this brief window of opportunity to topically apply the serum that we use in combination with TED and drive that serum down to the depth that the follicles can then utilize it. TED is also increasing blood flow to each one of our hair follicles. So if you think about it, now we're having restored nutrient-rich blood from the inside and successful nutrient delivery on the outside.
Tell me about this serum. What are you putting into the scalp?
So the serum is comprised of over 30 different growth factors, including peptides, amino acids, and phytonutrients.
Okay, so for example, we have microneedling. A lot of people are familiar with microneedling. It's a little bit more invasive where you're actually, you're not injecting, but the needle is kind of like scraping, I guess, the surface where people are putting in PRP, their own plasma. How does this differ from a procedure like that?
So there is no pain and no downtime with TED. So TED is award-winning for that. And that would be the big difference, is that the two of them are trying to do the same thing, deliver nutrients to the depth that the follicles can utilize it. We're doing it in a pain-free way with no downtime.
And this isn't just for people who are dealing with hair loss, like a natural hair loss, but there are different diseases, disorders, what have you. Maybe perhaps someone just went through chemo and lost their hair. So you've had success with many different, I guess, people and looking to restore for different reasons.
Yes. Okay. Yes, all men and women experiencing excessive hair loss, or I should say excessive shedding or hair loss for a variety of different reasons and concerns, TED can address those. And we do a very thorough consultation first to understand your health history, your hair loss history, just to ensure you'd be a good candidate for TED.
You mentioned that it also, like, for example, will help people grow their hair longer and thicker. So it's not necessarily if you're losing hair, but if you want it a little bit back, because as we age, it thins.
Yes, and that comes down to that restored nutrient blood flow to the follicle. We're anchoring and strengthening the hair follicles to the scalp. So the follicles are just going to be able to do what they do best, grow longer, stronger hair.
Very quickly, how many treatments? What's the cost?
On average, it's 3 to 4 treatments for most people, spaced 4 weeks apart, and it just depends on their particular situation and the treatment plan, but it can range anywhere from a few hundred to a few thousand.
Okay, and where are you located? How do people find you?
We are in Gilbert on the corner of Baseline and Greenfield Road, and they can follow us on Instagram, which is Electrolysis Co, or they can text us as well.
Okay, we're going to put all that information up on our website. I will say it does seem that it's very relaxing. Right? So it might be something that you want to research and get some more information on.
Yeah, it's a great treatment.
Ask them real quick what it feels like.
Yeah, we were wondering if it's painful.
What does it feel like, G?
Soothing, relaxing. It's like a scalp massage.
Oh, sign me up for that.
There you go, you guys.
Taking a nap.
Thanks, Anita.